I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? You lead, I'll follow.
Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. Yes, actually. You look like you're lousy with gold. I'm not going to ask again.
Never should have come here.
Enough! This ends now!
You care like a Dunmer.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? You lead, I'll follow.
Trouble? They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice, shouted him apart.
Shor's bones. Handsome man in Falkreath. A strong drink will chase off that chill in the air. I've half a mind to ask if you'll take me on one of your adventures, but I can't just leave Valga on her own. Not much exciting happens around here. You're as like as not to be bored to death if you stay too long. Schwarz bones. Handsome man in Falkreath. Need something?
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. The people of Skyrim don't like magic much, so about the only place you're likely to find a teacher is the College of Winterhold. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me. I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim. I'll be right here if you need anything else. I wouldn't complain if we could string together a few sunny days now and then. Good day. Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. Good day. And Falkreath, if I don't know it, it's not worth knowing. See ya. I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil only to have it track me down again in Skyrim. Good day.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will.
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler. Until next time. Falkreath was once full of wanderers and warriors like yourself. Those were better days. Until next time. Skyrim's history of war is well documented here in Falkreath's graveyard.
There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun.
My brother Dengeir can be difficult. Take his words with a grain of salt. Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler. All right, then. Falkreath was once full of wanderers and warriors like yourself. Those were better days.
And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more. When his
I was Jarl once, but I was encouraged to step down when I took sides with the Stormcloaks. It was an Imperial plot, I tell you. Aye, not so long ago. Some will tell you I stepped down on account of my old age. Truth is, I found out about all the Imperial spies crawling around Falkreath. A few well-placed bribes, and they bought themselves some friends. Suddenly, the nobles are calling for a new Jarl. And all the while, their pockets are jingling with the sound of Imperial satins. They named me Thane. They got my nephew Siddgeir in my place. A real friend to Cyrodiil, that one. Well, not against me, against all of Falkreath. Those Imperial bastards are spying on every one of us. Last night, I saw Laud the blacksmith writing a letter. Probably sending word to Solitude and General Tullius. Are you loyal to Skyrim? Break into Laud's house and get that letter. Good. Mind what you say.
This is a local
The
favorite.
Empire has ears all over this town.
Ragnar the Red.
Be mindful. My maid Tikla has been known to pass information to that pompous nephew of mine, Siddgeir.
And the braggart did swagger and
Mark my words, I'll be Jarl again someday. Enemies and ears, both are everywhere.
when he met the shield maiden Matilda.
All right, then. I was Jarl once, but I was encouraged to step down when I took sides with the Stormcloaks. It was an Imperial plot, I tell
As the
you.
brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
My nephew has always been handed things, even the title of Jarl.
When his ugly red head
All
rolled
right,
on the
then.
floor.
Stendarr protect Falkreath until Skyrim's suns rise. All right, then. The war has changed Falkreath. Even our neighbors can be our enemies. All right, then. Be mindful. My maid Tikla has been known to pass information to Siddgeir. My nephew has always been handed things. Even the title of Jarl. All right, then.
Oh, did you need something? Keep a song in your heart to ward off the... This is a local favorite and... Need something? Perhaps one day, I'll write a song about you. Yes? I'd better get going. Until next time. Oh, did you need something?
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak. I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you. Now maybe I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count. His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know. Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it. Can I get you something? Be seeing you, stranger. Looking for something? What do you need, stranger? All right then. Can I get you something? Looking for something?
Try not to judge Falkreath too harshly, visitor. The war has been hard on us. I'm sorry, I should really go now. I can't really help you. I'm just Dengeir's maid. I'm sorry, I should really go now. I can't really help you. I'm just Dengeir's maid. You want something from me? Yes? Yes?
Existence, that we might better understand the vagaries of life and death. It is through the ebb and flow of this cosmic tide that we find renewal, and in the end, peace. May the spirit of Lavinia and all those who have left this world and its suffering know the beloved serenity of Aetherius, and may we one day rejoin them in eternity.
Strangers like you bring war. I've seen enough war. These graves hold the sons and daughters of Falkreath. Show respect while you're here, and you and I will be fine. You have the look of a killer. RK helps us find peace with death. These graves hold the sons and daughters of Falkreath. Show respect while you're here, and you and I will be fine. You have the look of a killer.
My husband Matthias and I tend Corpse Light Farm. Falkreath is a hard place, and tending a farm here is thankless work.
Staying out of trouble,
Matthias is a
kinsman?
kind and wise man. The Nords could use more like him, so could the Imperials. How could people see all the graves in Falkreath and still want to make war? Oh, Falkreath is a hard place, and tending a farm here is thankless work. Matthias is a kind and wise man. The Nords could use more like him, so could the Imperials. How could people see all the graves in Falkreath and still want to make war?
A sad time. Honest pay for honest work. Yes, and I couldn't tell you why. My wife and I think there's some dark magic at work. Or perhaps RK's influence is strong here, and he likes to keep it this way. The cemetery is ancient. It's been here longer than the town. I'm no scholar, but I know that a lot of battles have been fought here over the course of history. After each battle, more dead were buried, and the graveyard got bigger. I heard it's now the biggest graveyard in Skyrim. Good to talk to you. You'll meet a lot of tongue-wagging gossips in this town. Try not to take them too seriously. See ya. See ya. Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengeir first, and the Empire second. I was Dengeir's personal guard for years. I risked my hide more than once to protect him. Why would I do that? For money? Because I swore an oath? No. It was because he was a good man and a true friend. A true Nord places loyalty and honor above all else. Only inside the gates. Much of Falkreath Hold is wilderness, and there's plenty of trouble to be had. See me at my forge if you need arms or armor. Only a hearty soul travels the road these days. Good steel's worth every septim. Remember that. The war bleeds Skyrim. The bleeds are dry, and I think none of us are the better for it. Good day. Men and women joined the war. They travel far on these roads to spill each other's blood. Falkreath warriors always return, one way or another. Good day. Only a hearty soul travels the road these days. Until next time. The war bleeds Skyrim. Bleeds are dry, and I think none of us are the better for it. Good day. Men and women join the war. They travel far on these roads to spill each other's blood. Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengeir first, and the Empire second. Until next time.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Someone new? Perhaps someone looking for me to mix something up for them? I know, it's a bit strange. Not exactly a name to bring comfort to the sick and ailing who come to buy a poultice or salve. But what you must understand about Falkreath is that our town is defined, for better or worse, by the large and ancient cemetery here. That's why the inn is called Dead Man's Drink, the farm is called Corpse Light Farm, and so on. I suppose it's sort of a running joke. Well, my family back in Hammerfell didn't approve of my interest in lethal poisons and death in general, so I left and wandered north. When I found this town, with its huge cemetery, I felt right at home. I opened the shop, and I've never looked back. This is where I belong. Don't let the shop's name frighten you away. I have plenty of reliable tonics and healing potions to sell. Falkreath's warriors always return, one way or another. All right, then. If either these Nords or Imperials had some red in their blood, this war would be over. All right, then. Someone new, perhaps someone looking for me to mix something up for them? All right, then. If either these Nords or Imperials had some red in their blood, this war would be over. I'll take my leave, then.
A hearty welcome to Falkreath. All of Skyrim's true sons are welcome here. You'll find my brothers Soloth and I are the only true Nords in Falkreath. That Valga Venetia is a gossip and a troublemaker. You'll find my brothers Soloth and I are the only true Nords in Falkreath. Yes?
What do you need? What do you need? Okay, got it. Anything else?
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Kust is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I take care of the shrine.
At some point we should hire Teklaon here.
Oh, merciful Arcane, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Kust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest. Life is far too short, my friend. Don't waste it. War is not new to Falkreath. You have only to stand in our cemetery to see that. We'll all meet Arcane sooner or later. Best to enjoy the time we've got.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his
Dengeir deserves more respect than his nephew, Jarl Siddgeir, affords him.
But then he went quiet.
Take care now.
When he met the shield
Without
maiden,
birth, there is no
Matilda
life.
said,
Without death, there is only stasis.
"Oh, you talk
Such is the
too
truth
lying
of
and
Arcane.
drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time
All
that
right,
you
then.
lie down and bleed."
Kust is responsible for the cemetery here in
Slashing of
Falkreath.
steel as
I
the
take
brave
care of
lass
the
Matilda
shrine.
charged in full of zeal.
Take care now. War is not new to Falkreath. You have only to stand in our cemetery
When
to
his
see
ugly
that.
red head rolled around on the floor.
Take care now. Dengeir deserves more respect than his nephew, Jarl Siddgeir, affords him.
I protect the Jarl, whoever that might be. Falkreath Cemetery reminds us that war is not new here. Being House Carl of Falkreath is an honor. Treat the Jarl with respect, and you'll be welcome here. Nina's history of service is impeccable. She truly is the steward of Falkreath. Falkreath Cemetery reminds each of us that war is not new here. Being House Carl of Falkreath is an honor. Dengeir was a good Jarl in his day, even if his day is past. What do you need? Need something? What do you need?
I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Siddgeir and Jarl Dengeir before him. It was Dengeir who made me a steward, long ago when he was young. When Dengeir's health began to fail, young Siddgeir was appointed Jarl in his stead. It was simpler just to keep me as steward. Siddgeir has no interest in running his hold, and so leaves such matters to me. As for my part, I do my best to see that folk are treated fairly. Many battles have been fought here over the centuries. Graves were dug and monuments built, and the town grew around these. In time, Falkreath came to be known as the Heroes' Graveyard. Many noble jarls and renowned warriors asked to be buried here. Falkreath's reputation has faded somewhat, but the graves remain, reminding us of the one inevitable truth of life. May wisdom forever light your path. Siddgeir can sometimes act too quickly, but he does listen to Helvard and I. Be safe, traveler. For Falkreath and I, this is just one more war in a long line. Farewell. I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Siddgeir and Jarl Dengeir before him. All right then. Siddgeir can sometimes act too quickly, but he does listen to Helvard and I. Farewell. I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Siddgeir and Jarl Dengeir before him. For Falkreath and I, this is just one more war in a long line. Farewell. What do you need? All right then.
Still here. What do you want me to carry? Let's get going then.
Yes? What is it that you want? My uncle Dengeir was Jarl until a short time ago. His old age and failing health caught up with him, and he stepped down. He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to the great benefit of the Hold, I now serve as Jarl. Difficult? I'm a Jarl. I eat the most succulent meat, drink the finest ale, and hunt with the best hounds in the Hold. Meanwhile, my very capable steward sees to the needs of the small folk, and ensures that my hold runs smoothly. Being a Jarl could hardly be simpler. You should try it sometime. Work? I demand tribute before you can be considered for any real tasks. How about drink? None of that local piss. Real Blackbriar mead, fresh from Riften. You better. I hate people who waste my time. Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you. Bolin speaks much about the war and the Stormcloaks, but he knows who provides. Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you. The Stormcloaks want freedom, but don't understand its price. Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you. Yes? What is it that you want? Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you. There are opportunities everywhere. Why don't you go find them? Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you. No time. I have business to conduct. Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you. Stand aside. I don't need to speak to you. Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you. Bolin speaks much about the war and the Stormcloaks, but he knows who provides. Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you. The Stormcloaks want freedom, but don't understand its price.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? You lead, I'll follow.
Sometime. There are opportunities everywhere. Why don't you go find them? Now that's what I like to see. Someone who gets things done. Here, a little something for you. You've proven reliable. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it. Good. Execute every last bandit. Spare no one. Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around. Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you. Yes? What is it that you want? Come and see me again sometime. I might have some use for you.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude. Not sure I understand the question. The Legion's always been in Skyrim. We have garrisons throughout all the provinces of the Empire. Our mission is to serve the Emperor, uphold the law, and protect the citizenry. Skyrim's days are darkening, and the Legion will soon be called into service like never before. But we stand ready, as always, to meet that call. Think you've got the mettle, eh? Honestly, the Legion can use all the able bodies it can muster. We have our hands full. A dead king, a rebellion, and now dragons. Skyrim's a mess. If you're serious, make your way to Solitude. Our headquarters is Castle Dower. You find General Tullius there, commanding our forces in Skyrim. But talk to Legate Rika. She handles the local recruiting. You mean Ulfric's so-called Stormcloak Rebellion? The Nord Kings, excuse me, Jarls. They can't seem to control their own people, so the Legion has stepped in to keep order. Sadly, the Empire's stretched a little thin these days, and we've gotten very few reinforcements. So we've been forced to recruit locally. But rest assured, citizen, we'll put an end to this uprising, and things will get back to normal soon enough. I'll take my leave then. Stay sharp. I'll take my leave then. Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time. All right then. Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys. All right then. Keep your guard up. All right then. What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire's what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim. Until next time. Damn Stormcloak rebels. Until next time. Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time. Until next time.